God hath delivered me to the ungodly, and turned me over into the hands of the wicked. I was at ease, but he hath broken me asunder. He hath also taken me by my neck, and shaken me to pieces, and set me up for his mark. Job 16:11-12. You who read these words know that Job's cry is not of a man besieged by fleshly foes, but of the eternal self torn from its wanted belief. God hath delivered me to the ungodly means you have delivered your I am, your divine imagination, into the hands of ancient concepts that know nothing of the kingdom. These wicked are simply old beliefs, fear, lack, limitation, that once clothed your vision of God. When Job says, I was at ease, but he hath broken me asunder, it is the very breaking of your comfortable belief skin, the old wine skin of identity, that bursts so new wine, the consciousness of your Father, may flow. This rupture is necessary. Without shattering the convictions of, I am poor, I am powerless, you could never awaken to the kingdom within. I was taken by the neck and shaken to pieces. Feel now the Father inside you shaking every assumption until only the pure essence of I am remains. He sets you up for his mark, that glorious target of perfect faith. No longer will you grope for scraps of provision. You will know, as Job did in spirit, that all marginal needs, what to eat, what to wear, are cared for when you abide in the kingdom. Let these words strike deep. Your trials are but the exquisite work of your own wonderful human imagination releasing itself from error. Rejoice in the fracture, for it heralds new belief. Stand unashamed and declare before men that Christ is not without you, but is you, your awakened I am. As old skins rend, you will find your Father's world unfolding. Seek that kingdom first, and all these seemingly cruel dispensations transform into the loving hand of God, refining you into his perfect likeness. The psychological reading, hear Job's anguished cry, delivered me to the ungodly, shaken me to pieces, is not about hostile people outside, but about a fractured self-concept within. When your core belief of I am is at ease, you rest in divine wholeness. But when you allow fear, doubt, or old identities to grip you, that inner peace is torn apart. Job's breaking asunder is the inner drama of conflicting beliefs wrestling for control of consciousness. The metaphysical mechanics, every outer trial is a mirror of unnoticed beliefs. Being set up for a mark describes how a new identity is born. The mind first breaks the old self-concept through crisis. That very shaking dislodges limiting ideas so you can consciously assume a fresh state. In Neville's system, this breakdown is the alchemical fire by which imagination forges reality. You aren't helplessly buffeted. You are being refined to reshape your world. The empowerment key. Deep within, you possess the divine seed of I am, your own wonderful human imagination. This is the omnipotent power that both disturbs and restores Job's sense of self. Recognizing that this power has orchestrated every trial frees you from victimhood. You learn that nothing in the outer world can touch you except by first touching your beliefs. Thus, the same creative force that broke you can reform you into ever greater expressions of joy, abundance, and wisdom. The practical bridge. 1. Pause at moments of stress and identify the belief fragmenting you. I'm unsafe. I'll fail. 2. Enter a silent inner act. Imagine your I am whole, unshaken, radiating peace. Feel that as vividly as possible. See yourself standing unbroken. 3. Persist in that state for a few minutes each day, especially when old fears surface. 4. Trust that while you seek first the kingdom of your divine self, all your marginal needs, confidence, freedom, prosperity, will rearrange themselves around you. In doing this, you transform the breaking into blessing. Job's story shifts from a tale of suffering to the master key for self-renewal. Your imagination is God's presence and your creative tool. By claiming it, you reclaim your invincible wholeness.